Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of yet again Shenanigans 3, 2, and 1. Action. This is going to be pretty quick in regards to at least what I am going to do. What do you think that is? Very small Temu haul. Less than 10 products. However, I'm pretty excited about everything that came in. So following the haul, I'm going to start with that first, just because I know I ramble and there's a couple things I want to cover. And I know a lot of you are just here to see the product reviews. And I know your time is valuable. I don't want to waste it. So the introduction. My name is Shannon. Once again, I am so happy you are here. If you have not yet liked, subscribed, commented, shared my video, and you like me, I hope you do, please do so at now. Maybe give me a little thumbs up. If not, that's okay. I'm grateful that you at least stopped by to check me out. Temu. What is Temu? What to do about Temu? What to do about nothing? All right, so it is an online marketplace that became pretty popular during last year's Super Bowl, where their slogan is "You can shop like a billionaire." And this girl likes to shop, and I get so much more bang for my buck. And overall, I will say a pretty confident 80% satisfaction. 100% no. Easy returns, however. If my package is delayed, I typically will say, oh, sorry, here's $5 credit. I'll take it. For the most part, my products, I seem to get them quicker than most people. Let me adjust the camera here. I think I'm a little too close for you. Sorry. I think I get them a lot quicker than my friends on the East Coast. At least I know when I order something for myself and put an order in for a friend, if I'm doing a collab, I'll get mine like a week before they get theirs. Why is that? Probably because I'm closer to the West Coast, living in Utah. I'm a grandmother of 3, mother of 3, second oldest of 8 children, 7 of us still here. With that being said, what do I hope for you to find on my platform? Not just today, but always. To form some friendships. To offer love and support. Not just I love your positive feedback and all your comments, but I even love to see your interactions with each other. Somebody will make a comment to me, somebody else will respond. Your advice is usually point on, whether it's on too far back from the camera or too close up. I hear you. I do try to respond to everybody, even if it's a simple little heart or a thumbs up. And then usually when my schedule allows and I have more time, as a flight attendant, my time is extremely limited. But as time allows, I try to address each comment individually as much as I can. So bear with me, be nice. Most of you are. Couple shout outs. Number 1, my girl Tammy. Tammy and I talked on the phone for a little bit today, and outside of her channel, Hauling It with Mima, check her out. I'm sure you guys have already long been subscribed because she's absolutely amazing. She just kind of helped me today. She was like that big sister, and really took me under her wing, helped me feel better about some things that have just been ongoing. So just a special public announcement to you, my friend Tammy. You are absolutely amazing. And although we are relatively new friends, I do look forward to our friendship even blossoming even more. I know. I'm corny sometimes. Okay. I'm corny all the time. But thanks for being here anyway. All right, so we're going to get into this. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up with some of those question and answers that have been long awaited. This package, very small. So why would I take the time to do such a small haul? Well, let me tell you, because I don't want to wait for my other bags to come in. Because I want to use one of these products like now, like yesterday. All right. Also, for those of you that don't know, I cruise on an average 2 to 3 times a year. And I have a 2-week cruise coming up to Alaska. And I've been to Alaska and I was kind of disappointed, to tell you the truth. But I heard the way to see it is not just flying into it like we did, but doing the cruise. Whale watching is on my bucket list, so I am stoked to do that. And a lot of these products, where did I find them? Vivian Tries. I've been watching her for over 5 years. and she's relatively recently, she usually does Dollar Tree hauls or Walmart finds. I've seen her do like some Amazon, but she started doing Temu, and she cruises quite a bit as well. And she was just showing these products that she ordered. And I'm like, I so need that in my life. So I'm going to save the best one for last that I'm the most excited about and get into this. And then I'll get back to some shout outs and some story time. I bought these before. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if I gave them away. Sorry for the crinkling. I did go ahead and price everything for you. I will tell you that this order was almost $131. It was $130.67. I know. I know. But these are going to be for my suitcase. When I cruise, I don't backpack. When we go to Europe, I'll backpack, but I'm in a cruise for 2 weeks. You know damn well I am bringing a suitcase. And I want it to be nice and neat because those cruise cabins are small. So I've got these as a package of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Am I going to bring 5 pairs of shoes? No, maybe 4. Gotta have, well, my sneakers, my dress shoes for formal night dinners on the cruise, maybe some flip-flops, maybe 3. So, yeah. But what I really liked about these, and they do have them in different colors, is they have the clear. So, I got some of these too where you can wash your sneakers, you throw them in a bag, and I think those zipped up. Maybe that's what I'm confusing this with. And you can wash your clothes in the washer dryer. I don't know why my phone is acting up. Let me unplug it. Maybe it's overheating. Sorry about that. But yeah, 5 of these. $1.99. Something is going on with my phone, you guys. Which is what I was going to talk to you about. Crazy. Legit was going to talk to you about some paranormal stuff going in the house. And lo and behold, this video might cut out because I have never seen my phone do this. Can you guys see that? Like it's... Okay. Alright. We'll get into that. Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it tonight. It's been a weird day. Really weird day. Tammy, Ashton, you guys, you already know. All right, next product. More travel stuff for the cruise. I really like this. It was $6.88. And it is 4 of them. I want to go ahead. I'm really kind of freaking out about my phone, honestly, because it's fully charged and it should not be doing whatever the hell is going on with it now. The lighting keeps, like, my picture. I'm watching myself. And it's just kind of going back and forth and in and out. Weird. $6.88. 4 of them. Comes in this traveler case. And this is perfect, not just as a flight attendant, but for the cruise. What I really like about this is these silicone bottles. So what? I'm a snob. Okay? Smells good to me. So you put your shampoo or conditioners, lotions, oils, whatever you want for, right? Screw top, fill it up. You know, if you use like fancier products like I do for my hair, literally it'd be shampoo, conditioner, leave-in mask, and maybe a detangler. But I like that they're silicone. Okay. And easy peasy. Like I take it on the cruise. Now, you know, TSA has limitations on what you can bring, but what I really like these, and they have different colors to choose from. I got the earth tones. So what I really like is not just they have different colors, but they have these labels that you can put on the bottles. So you know what you're bringing. And again, I don't know if you can see that because the way my camera's going, is it overheating? Like what? It's nuts. Anyway, it says conditioner, lotion, sunscreen, shampoo, body wash, face cream. So there we go. With 4 of them, I'll have my conditioner, shampoo, body wash, and that's a lot of face cream. My face ain't that big. So, I don't know. Probably conditioner, definitely. Shampoo, detangler, and body wash. So I'll bring my favorite products because they give you generic crap in the cruises. You know, I'm sure if I got like a suite, then I'd have maybe like Dove soap or whatever. But yeah, I like to use my own products. 2 weeks, I need it. Next product, this was so cute. It was $3.79. Now I have tons of pill boxes because at one point I was on 12 meds. I'm getting down on them because of the weight loss. My hypertension's doing better. But I have this in blue and I used it for a while. And let me tell you a true story. I was working a flight and two of my meds looked the same. And one of them was going through a hard time, and it was kind of like a sleep aid. Not like Ambien, but like I've had muscle relaxers, I had my sleep aids, I had my normal medications for my hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes. Anyway, there's no labels here, right? And I had written in like Sharpie, but for some reason it came off, or I switched up the meds. Well, I ended up taking two that I thought was like my blood pressure medication, and I got super tired. I was sweating. I was like this. Come to find out, I took, was it muscle relaxers or a sleeping pill while I was working. My other flight attendant had to come to the rescue and take over and work the whole flight. Thank God it was just one flight. But yeah, I realized my mistake in the morning. I slept the whole 12 hours. But these have these little cards, and you put the labels on here. So let's say you have your Tylenol, your Advil. What is the other one? Mucus relief, like Mucinex. Let's say you have Pepto-Bismol or Tums. You just stick those right here on the window, and then no more confusion. For a while, the other thing that I did was I bring like a bottle of Tylenol, and then I have my arthritis, I have my RLS medication, and I would bring the whole bottles, and it just takes up so much room in that travel bag. So I'm like, girl, what are you doing with your life? Why do you gotta make things so complicated? Why do you gotta overthink everything, Shannon? Why do you gotta worry so much about everything else that's going on in the world and with those around you? Do you, boo? Take care of you. Make your life simpler. Self-care first, right? So yeah, pack less, labels, don't mix up those meds. Es no bueno. Es no bueno. Alright. Been kind of binge watching some Temu today. I must have watched 3 of Tammy's videos because she posted one today, but I had missed 2. I think I saw the last one, but the one before that I missed. And some April, Menopausal Madness, had to catch up on her. And that's how I enjoy spending my days off. Next product, $3.48. Now, I love the concept of this. However, this is going to be for Jay. And he is so picky to get anything for it. I mean, I'm talking picky. Picky, picky. It's picky, picky, picky. It's picky to rock around, do rock around. It's right on time. It's picky. It's picky, picky, picky. It's picky to rock around, to rock around. Okay, I'll stop. So, when we go to the airports, you know, TSA, excuse me. It's not funny. But, TSA will, you can't bring liquids unless it's frozen. You can bring ice. Did you know that? You bring your own water bottle as long as it's in solid form. Little TSA trick for you. You can bring it. Breast milk, frozen. Anywho, we bring empty water bottles. And they take up room because you go through TSA, you got to dump them, and then you fill them at the water fountain in the airport. Who wants to pay $7 for a water at the airport? Well, look at this. Keychain. Bam! Throw that on your backpack. Jay will only bring one backpack. Yes, girls, I know it's nasty. An 11-day cruise, you're bringing a backpack. You're bringing 5 pairs of shorts and 5 shirts, and you're just going to swap them out? I don't like to wear the same thing twice. Do I? Yeah, of course. If I'm at home, work uniforms, 4-day trip, I typically will wear, I'll bring 3 uniforms. I'll wear 1 of the 4 twice. But anyway, and maybe it's a guy thing. I mean, he's not dirty by any means, but I'm kind of like, it's an 11-day cruise. You're bringing 5 pairs of shorts. Wouldn't you want to bring 11 or at least 9? Anywho, water bottles, empty and fill them. Empty and fill them. Great. Look at this. Clips onto your backpack. So they have different colors. It is silicone. Squishy, squishy. Oh, what happened? Oh, look at that. Huh? It's like a accordion. Twist off cap. There you go. Obviously, this comes off. Got your cap there. Kind of. Is the cap going to go on better? I hope it goes on better than that. No? Maybe not? No, the cap, I wish it had a locking device. Doesn't seem real secure. So if you have water in that and you're carrying it through the back airport, that might dump out. Yeah, sorry. Cap's not real tight. Maybe it twists. Oh, no, it does. Okay, here we go. Sorry, you twist the cap to open. I was going to say, and then close it and twist it. And there you go. But yeah. So, different sizes. Let me let the air out and scrunch that back up. Yeah, he's going to like that. Like I said, he's hard to shop for, but that's perfect. Perfect for him. And I went to throw it over there, and it didn't work. Almost down already. I know, I'm 15 minutes in. Again, it wouldn't be me if I didn't drop everything. 38 cents. I put this in my last video, which is currently uploading. Hopefully this video on top of it doesn't slow it. Said it was at 74%. My videos take forever. Forever, forever, ever. 38 cents. It's one of those perfume travel. Again, a lot of this is for the travel. You take this out. You put that in your perfume. I probably got about 9. I go through phases. Like I like my Juicy. I love it. Pretty much anything Victoria's Secret scents. My favorite used to be called Rapture, and I think they discontinued it years ago. It was like in a gold heart box. That was my signature scent. But yeah, you take this off, put it in, fill it up. I think I probably have about 8 of these now. And that, I mean, I'm like to swap out my fragrances, so more than enough. I'm good to go on that end. This, I saw again, Vivian Tries. It was $2.62. I've always wanted like those, I don't know, they just remind me of like Christy Brinkley on the beach where she has like the straw hats, but they get crumbled up in the suitcase, you know, so can't use them. But she had this visor, and I thought it was really cute because it's kind of like a headband that goes around, but you can pull your hair up through it, or a ponytail. And it looked really cute, like darling on her. Don't know if that's going to be the case for moi. Yeah, it's got a wider brim hat, so that should help with the sun out. And let's say I'm rocking a ponytail. Then I would just pull my hair out, or even like a partial pony. Right? Like just use your imagination. Let's say I had a high ponytail and it's pulled up. But it's got the band so you can pull it over your ears. One of my LL Cool J earrings today. Right? You pull it over your ears, pull it up over your ears, and the band on it, when she showed it, is really comfortable. So, I like it. And then, of course, I had to get a new pair of flip-flops. These were $2.88. ZMISTUO. And I got them in a 38. I'm typically a size 7 on average, and they are perfect. A little bit roomy. Don't like my twist. The only thing is I normally don't like the thongs. Like, any thongs. Unless I'm cooking with them. Oh, no, those are called tongs. Shannon, you're so silly. Anywho, yeah, I don't like anything in between anything, whether it's my butt crack or my big toe. Like this, just kind of hurts in between the big toe, but I guess if I'm walking around the ship with it or just going to the pool, you know, I had to get it to match the hat because that's just how I roll, y'all. I like to think once in a while I can coordinate outfits and have some sense of style. Maybe just un poquito. Again, another perfume. I'll probably, you know what, I'm going to throw this over there with my bag because I've got more than enough of these. Again, 38 cents. That's going to go to another flight attendant. Now, almost there for the biggest product I've ever bought in my life on Temu. This was genius. All right, I got a couple more. These were $3.48. There's 5 of them. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, they are like silicone, like a rubber. But unless you're a really lucky girl. Ding. Anyway, They are supposed to go. I was painting today, so if you see paint all over me, I'm just going to use this. Let's say this is your shampoo bottle. You want to bring the whole bottle of shampoo. You're going away for a month. What it's supposed to do, even though it's a lid, they leak because of the pressure of the airplane. You know, you're going up 36,000 feet, whatever, 10,000 feet. Starts, things start leaking. Like, I don't know how to roll it down. I'm so used to it being rolled up, y'all. There you go. But it's supposed to cover, like, and I had to pick the pink one, right? Girl, I am so going to be booted. So I might as well say goodbye. I can't even say it. Say goodbye to you guys now because Temu is never at this point going to send me a sponsored haul. And YouTube will probably ban me for life. So it was nice knowing you. But yeah, all jokes aside, it's supposed to go over your shampoo bottle. And just give it a little bit of added protection. I swear, I am so immature. And if pink's not your type, you got white, you got black. Hey, oh, guess what? I got more than 5. What I say there was 5? There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 8. 8 is great, but how long are you going away for? I mean, I get it, like a body wash, you know, if I didn't have those, if I was going away on a longer trip, if I'm doing a 3-week trip, yeah, I'm packing more than one bag, and one of them's probably going to be filled with toiletries, and these are just additional seals to put over your shampoo bottles or anything that might leak. Even camping, let's say you're going camping or something, and you're bringing soda, or I don't know. I don't know. She did a much better demonstration of them than I did, I'm sure. Hers wasn't X-rated. All right. Again, almost all the products I purchased, almost all of them were things that I saw Vivian tries to, and I'm like, ooh, girl, you're giving me some ideas. Next product is, I can't believe I'm still getting makeup. 99 cents. And I think this was, I'm going to put it on my painting plate. Okay, yeah, I was painting. I'll show you guys in a minute, but eyeliner. Ooh, 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 let me get the glasses on this. All right, I love it. I wonder, this has got to be a knockoff. Okay, I love it. I love the very thin tips. Let's just do it here. That's the thicker, and I'll just go real light. So you push down more, and you got a thicker line if you want more of the winged or a thinner line. Most of the time, especially for work, I go thin. But yeah, this has got, let me know in the comments if this is a dupe. The packaging is really, really cute. 99 cents. I love my liquid liner. I can't ever have enough liquid liner. All right. This is, I don't want to use this. I want to use it tomorrow. Okay. Next product. Okay. So, I was pre-diabetic and was on metformin for my diabetes. This is so comfortable. And I need a hit of my vape. Anyway. $9.98. Pre-diabetic, but I lost some weight. And instead of doing the pills now, I'm on the Ozempic shots. And this is amazing because when I first started Ozempic, we had to keep the vials frozen. And then you defrost them for 30 minutes and then you inject yourself with the needles. And I would just bring them in the little makeup bag. This is actually made for that. Any medication you have, diabetic medication, that needs to be kept cool, you take these, they're like the gel ice packs, okay? You throw those in the freezer. So you know the gel ice packs you would put in a cooler. And it will keep your medications that need to be cold. And so we have 2 of them that come in the pack. And then over here, I'll take the one out. You have the places for your syringes, okay? Let's just put this in. So if I take my shots once a week and I'm gone for 2, I'll probably bring 2, maybe 3, just to be proactive, but they have to be kept cold. So, what? You just freeze those. And for me, it's like I'm in the hotel, then typically I will throw them in the freezer on my work trips. But this I thought was, oops, genius. Genius. All right, you guys ready? Drum roll. The most, let me repeat. This is the most expensive product. The highest price I have ever paid for any Temu product. Crazy. I try to keep my orders to like $100 to $150. And like I said, everything you're seeing now was $130.66. This was $84.99. How do I justify buying something like this? I will tell you why. It is a gimbal. Well, what is a gimbal, you say? Well, they had different prices. They had some for $30, but I'm like, you know what? If I am going to get something like this, it's go big or go home for me. First off, as you know, with the lighting on this, the sound, I'm either usually too close or too far. Well, too close or too far. Reminds me of that Sesame Street. Remember, Grover goes, near, far, near. And he runs up to the camera. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I had a flashback of my childhood. I love Grover. Hello, everybody. Anyway, what's wrong with you, Shannon? Not even drinking. Anyway, I went big. I got pretty much the most expensive one there. Well, that I saw. It's an F12 3-axis foldable gimbal. Now, what is this, you ask? Because I had never heard of them before until I saw Vivian Tries haul it. And I will let you see the side. So, it says for smartphones and action cameras. Fast charging, smart, power on, work while charging, 4 operation modes, landscape and portrait switch, panoramic views. Basically, I have a shaky hand. As you can see, I drop everything. I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm always just throwing stuff. But it's got like an all-tracking module. It's got, you know, a Bluetooth indicator, AF, all follow. So basically, let's say I'm doing the video and I say, hey, you guys, I want to do a try-on for you, right? And I stand up, the camera will actually follow motion. It's like a motion detector. So if I go like this, the camera will turn this way. This way. And if I'm running or shooting a video, it won't be as bouncy. At least that's what I saw. Quick panel guide, 4 operation modes. Showed on the panel, easy to know the work mode, power on without phone, originate, created, and gimbal industry smart power on without installing smartphone, quick landscape and portrait switch, single press the power button to switch between landscape and portrait mode, support manual zoom, pull in, out, anytime and anywhere. So what I've seen on this is somebody, like they do hand signals and it'll go like this and it'll zoom in. And if they go like this, it'll zoom out or something to that effect. Now, what's the problem with this, you ask? I'm going to tell you. The problem is the instruction book, I am assuming, is going to take me a year to understand. I still don't even know how to work my phone. There's features on there I didn't even know existed. And people are like, why don't you just go on this mode? I'm like, what? What's that? So, F12 Foldable Gimbal User Manual, multi-language, English, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, French, German. Oh, I got to download something? The Gimbal Pro app. So it's saying I got to download some kind of app. Okay. Quick start, install the smartphone, install the tripod, remove the phone case. Oh my lord, this is going to be rough. Shutter button, single press, single shot, or start the video, joystick. Oh lord, look at all those. This is, guys, wish me luck. I am not a patient woman. I'm a lot of things. I don't always think before I speak. And I apologize for that. No good deed goes unintended, I guess, sometimes. Anyway. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, that is so much heavier than I thought. But it has this. Okay, girl. I was watching the video of me with the wig on it. It's hysterical. It's literally playing on my TV now, and I'm like, what the hell were you thinking? It's so bad. It was like Wayne's World vibe. Okay, sometimes these things are charged, but this isn't. Oh, look, it's like a robot. So anyway, this thing will do like a full 360. So imagine the phone is on here, right? And the arm just goes around, and then this goes up and down. So it's like a robot. And then it's got like a camera button here. Holy smokes, this is making me nervous. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to take this to work to me. It's got, why is the camera on there like that? Oh, it's got like a dial and all these controls. But anyway, you guys, I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'm afraid of it. Because I don't want to break it. How do I get this back down? Okay, and if you guys watch my sideways video, you know that I struggle with using the camera. So see how that goes? That you could put your phone this way, and horizontal, vertical, and it will adjust. So let's say I'm like on a swing that goes upside down. Then this will follow my movement, you know, and then 360. So I don't know. Jay, that's your job, Jay. You wanted this travel channel. I don't want to break this. I drop everything. I'm pulling it out. Okay, it's got the charging cord in here. I'm going to charge that up. It comes with its own little screw-on tripod. And this is weird. I wonder if I don't have to... Maybe I don't have to record off the phone anymore? Is this something else? Because it looks like a little camera. Look how cute. What is it? Is it a light? Is it a microphone? You guys, I would love for you to tell me in the comments if you know how to work this. I'm going to have to watch. For sure. I'm going to have to Google it. No doubt. No diggity, no doubt. I got some homework to do. But yeah, so that was the most expensive product I ever bought from Temu. I am excited and scared of it at the same time. Sorry, let me adjust my dress. Whoopsie! Flash ya. Oh, gosh. Brawl's killing me. So, yeah, tomorrow is our date night, which is typically every Thursday. Jay has off Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. I don't always have the luxury of having the same days off as him. But I'm home, and we didn't go to the casino last week. We were kind of like, nah, you know, let's just hang out here. We did karaoke. Well, I did. 1 song. 2 songs. But, yeah, so what is going on? We are going to the casino tomorrow. Typically stay and play. We're going to stay overnight. And typically we go for a hike. So we're going to a hike in Gunlock tomorrow, probably for a good 3 hours. Then we'll go grab dinner, play the machines, have a couple drinks, watch the band, maybe bowl or bingo. Only thing that's in order is the hike because it's on the way. What else is going on? What have I been doing? Refurnishing, painting. This little guy, I gotta fix his eyeball. Because I don't like the way the colors came out. And kind of brush him down a little bit. It needs a couple touch-up spots. But this is the color he was on the bottom. He was just gray. These are some of the statues that go outside. It's telling you that our landscapers broke off the arm of a girl, and she's got a basket, and she's feeding like this with her hand, like corn in her basket or seeds. And there's a bunch of ducks around her feet, 3 of them. And again, they were all this matte gray, and I'm like, you know what, just so plain, it needs color. So I painted a face on them. Again, they were just solid. And just here's the other one. I want a different color. I didn't like the way the colors came out here, so I want the body to probably be a lighter. I'll probably go in with a lighter color. And then this, believe it or not, was more of a not quite a gray, but it came out on the gray like this. So, I don't know. I have one out there I want to kind of do as a mallard duck with the emerald green and the white. So this I might just go in with blues, but not real keen. I wanted the feathers to look like they had different colors and textures, but now it's just not really as realistic as the duckling. So I gotta figure out the colors I want to use on this. I'm not really feeling this. This might be more of, I might go in more with a beige color or more neutral color. I don't know. It'll come to me. I'll paint it and spend 3 hours on it, and then I'm like, yep, don't like it, and I'll start over and do something else. Couple other things I'm going to get into real quick. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll go with the obvious. So Jay and I were talking, and Jay kind of says, you know what, Shannon, you're kind of crazy. You know, you believe in UFOs, and he's like, I believe in UFOs and other life forms, but he's like, ghosts, I don't believe in it. For years, when I first met him, it was actually a turnoff and almost didn't want to invest in a relationship with him because I like to be equally yoked, and I have to have somebody have a belief in something. You know that song, Give Me Something to Believe In. You got to believe in something. But he pretty much told me when we first started dating, and you kind of really get those hardcore questions, you get to know your partner. I asked him, you know, what his religious beliefs were, and he said, I don't have any. And I said, well, what does that mean? He's like, I'm agnostic, or, you know, it's not, I think it's agnostic, or is it atheist? I don't know. Basically, he thinks that when you die, you just die, and you're buried in the ground, and a tree grows in your place. You're just nothingness, total darkness. Like, obviously, I know different because of my near-death experience. I know 100% sure myself there's more. Not even with my near-death experience, but just things I grew up with is kind of a sixth sense. People can mock me, call me crazy. I know what I've seen, and I've seen it since I was about 4 or 5 years old. Knew it, heard it, seen it a few times, but more or less I hear. So just think of it this way. I think that if everybody has gifts, and they're gifts of the Spirit, if spirits didn't exist, if you go back to the Old Testament, there's a story where Saul of Tarsus, Paul, went to these 3 witches, and he wanted, I think he was looking to kill, was it David? I might be mixing up my Bible stories. Anyway, he went to these 3 witches, fortune seekers, gypsies, whatever you want to call them, and they pulled up the prophet Samuel, and he warned him. And he told them, he says, you're basically you're going to die. You're done. So here's my question. Yeah, the Bible tells us to stay away from sorcery and stuff like that. But Samuel was deceased. He was a man of God. They were able to conjure up his spirit, whether they were good or evil witches. How is that possible if it didn't exist? So a woman of faith in the Bible, and I don't think anybody knows all the answers until they're dead. It's there. That's all I know. So that's my little pulpit for the day, my personal beliefs. So yeah, at the age of 5 years old, I remember I think it was the summer before I started kindergarten. And my stepdad was a maintenance guy. And there was this lady, and I know the story now as an adult. I didn't understand it as a child. Let me tell you, by the way, if you look up Haunted Road in Croydon, Pennsylvania, they changed the name of that road from the original name of the road because every house on that road was haunted. Stories, plaques in front of it. Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. This was off the Delaware River outside of Philadelphia. I grew up in a small town next to Croydon called Bristol. You walk across the street, you go from Bristol to Croydon. Anyway, I'm almost 5 years old, and it was raining, and I had a huge fear of thunderstorms as a kid. I love them now. Sound soothers. I play them to help me sleep, but I was terrified. And then I remember my mom told me the angels are bowling, and every time you hear the thunder rolling, it's the bowling ball going down the alley, and when the lightning hits, the angels got to strike. So I would wait for the thunder to roll in and then the lightning, and that was supposed to help me, but it didn't for many years. Anyway, I'll start off with the story, and I think I'll tell you a little bit more about my personal experiences and how I'm quote-unquote clairvoyant and how I got into ghost hunting and my near-death experience and all that. Anyway, it was a really bad thunderstorm outside, really, really bad. And my dad had to go in and fix this lady. I didn't know at the time, of course, but her husband had recently died, so she had nobody to fix her plumbing or whatever. And my dad was there to fix something for her. It was a private job. And I had to go to work with him. And I was terrified to get out of the car because of the thunder, but I was just scared. A very sweet, sweet, sweet old lady. And I told him I wanted to wait in the car. And he goes, "You're not waiting in the car, Shannon." And I said, "Please, please, I'm so scared." I was crying. I'm like, "Please, please, I don't want to go. Please, 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 Daddy, don't make me go. Please." He's like, "Get in here." And we got spanked as kids. I knew not to play with my dad, so a little bit more than spanked. But I knew not to mess with him, needless to say. So I remember she's like, "Oh, honey, you're drenched and the rain is pouring." And I'm terrified of thunderstorms, but I was afraid to go into this house. And she goes, "Honey, what is it?" And I guess I was just, I'm very animated, in case you haven't figured that out. Imagine me as a 4-year-old, 5-year-old child. And I was just like, "I don't want to go in, I don't want to go in." She's like, "Come in, come in, come in. You're soaking wet. Let me get you a towel." And I just stood there. And I remember I was like staring up at her ceiling. And I just like froze. And my dad's like, "Come on, you're leaving a puddle in her front door. Knock it off." And he like grabs me by the arm and he's like, "You're going to get it." And I'm just like terrified. I didn't care. I was so scared. And she says, "Honey, what do you see?" And I went, "Mm-mm. Mm-mm." She said, No, you can tell me. What is it you see?" And I'm like, and my dad's like, "Quit playing games." And she goes, No, if you want to just go ahead in the kitchen, it's right through those doors. And she kneeled down in front of me and she grabbed my hands and she goes, "You can tell me. You're safe. It's okay. I want to hear you. I know you see something. You can tell me." And I pointed to her ceiling and I said, "There's a buried treasure up there." And she goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "Coins. There's a buried treasure up there." Well, in my 4 or 5-year-old mind, I loved Peter Pan and I saw like Captain Hook's like treasure chest with gold coins. I just saw this chest filled with coins. Mind you, there's the floorboard. She had like a 3-story house and I'm on the first floor and I just kept looking up at the ceiling. She starts crying. This poor old lady starts weeping. And my dad hears her and I'm just scared. And he looks at her in front of me with my hands like to her face like this, my little hands. And he yanks me and he's like, "What are you doing? What have you done?" She goes, "Please." And she started yelling at my abuser, my stepdad. And she said, "Don't you dare. This child has a very, very special gift." And she's wiping her eyes. And this was the first introduction I had into my gift. And she said, "This little girl you have is blessed. She has got a gift." And he just looked at her. She goes, "Let me tell you something. My husband died 2 weeks ago. Nobody knows this. And the floorboards, they had old rafters, I guess." She went upstairs. My dad's just looking at me and he's threatening. Basically, "You're going to get the belt when you get home." So I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on right now. But she comes down with this chest. And it is filled with coins. The guy collected coins. There's no way I could see that through the ceiling. There's no way. And she said, "This is what your daughter saw. He died 2 weeks ago, and this is the only thing that is worth anything that I have of his." So, that is an introduction leading up to my near-death experience. I think it's really important for a lot of you who have been asking what I saw in the kitchen. Now, I don't like my videos to be more than an hour. I got 15 more minutes left, so I'm going to jump around a little bit. But that was my first experience. I had many more since then. That was the first one. You always remember your first, right? So in one of my halls, let me show you my kitchen. If you look where I'm sitting, can you see the entryway right there? Dining room is, where's my camera? Dining room is, anyway. So to the right of the clock. That way. And then the kitchen. And frankly, I just saw like what looked like shadows. Now, kitchen is to the left, dining room is to the right. So I'd almost be looking behind you, like right behind you. If you were to go like that, that's where the kitchen is, a little bit off to the side. And, if the neighbors come in, I can usually hear them. Or I'll see the lights kind of beam through, but I didn't see any light. And I just kept looking at the corner of my eye. You ever feel like something's just looking at you? And then I heard, like settling in the house, but it was kind of like the cups in the cabinet. Like this, kind of like sliding. If it was like sliding on the table. Let me show you. It kind of sounded like that. We don't have any pets, not even a fish, nothing in this house. And I'm like, what is that sound? And then I would go back to the video, and I swear, I saw like a shadow person, if you guys are familiar with it, like dart, like quick. And then I waited, and I was kind of looking and seeing it, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's a neighbor's light. Okay, my mind's playing tricks on me because I don't use any camera lights. I just use the back light behind me. That's it. And the hall light and the ceiling fan light. And I'm like, look, what's going on? And usually you can sense a presence. I really never sense anything in the house, but maybe 3 times in 8 years. And they can attach themselves to you. And the more you talk about it, the more you open up to it. So I did pray before doing this video because I knew I was going to discuss it with you because I have a lot of you asking me on a daily basis about it. So the weird thing is I was just going to let it go because it was just like a shadow person. It could have been me being overtired. It could have been the lighting. Could have been anything. As a prior ghost hunter who was trained by Aaron Goodwin and even had a little bit of training from Nick Groff, who used to be with Ghost Adventurers. You guys, before they became commercialized, they're all from Vegas. We're all Aries. Anyway, I was part of a team called the Paranormal Investigative Team of Nevada. Then I opened up a sect, which was kind of like a sister company of that, the Paranormal Investigative Team of Pennsylvania. So yeah, anywho, going on. Kind of coming closer, more intimate. I was like, okay, I'll share with them that story. It just kind of startled me. A little freaked out, but I've seen way worse stuff. Well, today, Jay and I are going for our walk, and we went out to dinner with his son and his wife, and he told me, it just came up out of nowhere. He goes, yeah, he's like, I freaked out when I came in at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, what happened? He goes, well, I told you I didn't believe in ghosts. And I said, yeah. He goes, I think I do now. And I said, huh. I said, how was that? He goes, it was the weirdest feeling. He goes, I just came in the house like I normally do in the morning. And he goes, I think I went to grab in our garage, we have a hook that we keep our mail key because our mailboxes are in our community, but a little bit down the drive. And he's like, yeah, I just came in. I was going to go get the mail because I didn't know if you got it yesterday. And he goes, and I just felt like this weird feeling. Now, mind you, I'm going to show you where the garage is outside of the kitchen where I saw that shadow person dart. So I'm just listening to him. He did not know anything about the shadow person I saw 2 weeks ago. Nothing. Because he doesn't believe in it. So it's like talking to a wall. He's gonna like, oh, okay, you saw a shadow person, Shannon. Okay, oh no, someone's in the house. Woo-hoo. I don't want to deal with the comments and him doubting me. So anyway, he said, yeah, I just got to grab the key off the hook in the garage, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And he's like, and these sirens started going off. I said, what are you talking about, sirens? He goes, the baby's toys. Shit you not. You guys. I have, and I'll show you the toy box, something I kind of reconstructed for his grandson, who's 2 years old. The kid has been here, he's 2, he's been here 4 times. And he's got some battery-operated toys. Yes, they can turn off and on by themselves. He hasn't been here in maybe 5 months. The toys are in the garage. There's nothing in there for them to activate and give off sound. And now I'm kind of scared. I am the worst ghost hunter ever. That's why I don't mess with it anymore. I'm kind of scared to go in there now because I'm talking about it. Blood of Jesus, cover me. But I'm going to show you. And he said he just opened the door, and he said he shut the door, and he said he had chills running up and down his arms, the back of the neck on the back of the hair on the back of his neck was standing up. He's like, that is the closest I ever came to believing in anything. And so I said, well, that's funny because don't take my word for it. I know you don't watch my Temu hauls. Go back and watch one of my hauls. I'll have to find it. But there was something in the kitchen. He goes, well, this was in the garage. I'm like, so he's like, yeah, it freaks me out. He said even talking about it, and it was broad daylight when we were just walking around the neighborhood. He's like, freaks me out to even talk about it. So is there something here? I don't know. I don't know. Might have to do some white sage, but Anyway, I'm going to show you guys that, and then maybe in another video, because I know I've already taken up quite a bit of time. Again, if you were here for just the product review, Temu haul, hopefully you checked out when I told you to. Don't say I didn't tell you to. I did the review first, so you guys don't have to blow up my comments telling me I'm too chatty. You're not here for the paranormal story. Well, maybe you're not, but a lot of people are. So you have the option to watch through the haul and go bye-bye or whatever. So yeah, I want to show you guys now. I'm kind of nervous. All right. Let's go. All right. Oh God. Oh, here's the problem though. I'm not using that app since it messed up where I can flip the screen. So I don't know if you're going to see it. All right. So if this video automatically turns off, just know I hold ass. Okay. Anyway. Okay. God. All right. My house is comfy, right? So again, I was sitting right there where the lamp is, and you can kind of see in the entryway here. There's the dining room. So see the neighbor's house over there. So if they pull in, you can see they park sideways, but maybe if they backed in, the lights would kind of come in through here. And I thought maybe it just hit the mirror in the back. You always got to try to debunk stuff, right? The whole goal is when you're on an investigation, whether it is a haunted house or residual or residential community, you always want to try to debunk, because you're not going to see something every time you go to a cemetery or something. You know, are the dead going to haunt the dead? No, they want company. They're going to go where the living is. Anyway, so yeah, dining room, kitchen. That is the garage door. Okay. So apparently, that's a mess, because that's all crap. This is all stuff that, for the most part, I have to go through. This is extra Temu stuff. You can judge me all you want. You can see the bags over there. These are extra products that I am either going to have. I'm probably going to do a garage sale. But yeah, this is the keys that he was just grabbing off the hook, and he heard the toys going off. And one of my paintings, all this, well, that's our camping stuff. But all these bins and stuff, extras, things I got over there. But over here is his toys. And I'm walking by it, thinking something's going to go off. I did that. But there's like no, unless the batteries, the only thing I'm thinking, guys, is if the batteries die, like in some kind of battery operated toy, like that. But see? But I just turned that on, number one. Number two, if you look, it was in the very back of the toy box. So with him, just grab, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, just going in here to open the door to grab the keys, what would set that off, right? So I don't know. Do I feel anything right now? No. No, it's good. All good. Anyway, just answering questions you guys asked. I didn't know what other time to do it. So you can see behind me, that's where I saw it. Now what? This is horrible. You guys saw that. What is up with that? I look like Garth from Wayne's World. Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Party on! Excellent! And I never watch myself, but I was like, let me see how bad that wig looks. Maybe I feel like rocking it, to the casino tomorrow because there's a rock band playing, and I watch this and I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't know how to wear them. I have some of those like ski mask type ties that, yeah. I don't like watching behind me. But, yeah, I'm not ready for the wig, y'all. In fact, yeah, I'll probably just throw in, maybe I'll curl my hair tomorrow. Who knows? Anyway, You guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, Tammy, thank you so much for everything. You know. And you guys, we say it all the time, but just be nice to each other. Compassion. Be compassionate. Sympathetic. You know. Non-judgmental. It's so important because I myself have gotten into the dangerous territory of being judgmental of others. I'm guilty as charged. Again, I'm very accountable. I am guilty of kind of making assumptions about people, places, and things, and being wrong. So something I got to work on is kind of be a little more alert and you know, I don't ever want to lose like that compassionate side. But anyway, I am so happy that you guys are here spending time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm sure I'm going to probably have one more package before Sunday when I go to work, but when I say Sunday, I'm talking like me getting up at 3 in the morning, so that's not going to happen. I still want to do a get ready with me, holding off on the collabs pretty much after that really expensive product. We got the cruise coming up anyway, so I'll push them out when I can, as much as I can, and I'll try to answer more of your questions, but I'm going to try to stick to this format where I do the hauls first, and then if you want to stick around and learn more about me, then I do hope you join me. Any questions, comments, concerns? I would love to hear some of your experiences, your paranormal experiences. What are your beliefs? Good, bad, evil, possible? In our minds, in our head? Any near-death experiences? Because I know I'm not the only one. And we'll touch base on that one. That'll be our grand finale. Anyway, once again, you guys, be kind to each other. Hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Bye for now. Bye. I said good day. Why is it does this to me all the time? Try it again. I said good day.